another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached into heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even if she has rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. And the cup which she filled to her double.
First and foremost, I want to give honor and glory to the Most High YHWH. I'm here to bring a lesson about salvation through YHWH.
Gun!
Who you even call Jesus Christ. His real name YHWH in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew.
This is the book of Acts.
Because a lot of people, they go to churches and they worship these damn beasts right here. These damn homosexual.
God!
They say that they believe in Jesus, but how do you believe in Jesus when you're praying to this image right here?
Gun!
This is not the real description of our Messiah.
Gun!
That's right.
He's not no damn white pale dog with straight hair. He looks more like this guy right here, like this brother right here. A real Jew.
That's right!
All right, this book of Acts, chapter 1, verse 6. When the apostles met together with Jesus, YHWH, they asked him, Lord, when will you at this time give the kingdom back to Israel?
So, through him, we're going to get our land back.
That's right!
And through our getting our land back, we're going to get salvation. And the other nations are going to go into slavery. Like this damn devil that came here saying about she's oppressed, that she's in slavery, that she's in captivity. But yet the law of this country was made for her.
God!
The government will have more mercy on her than us.
God!
That's right.
Whenever we go to court, they will slip slide whatever crime they made, but give us the full extent of the law to us.
Right!
There we go.
Well, how's that equality? How is she saying that she's being oppressed? That she's being oppressed by the government when they are not living in poverty. They get all the benefits, they get all the loans, all the house loans. They're wow, that made knowing how gas is expensive right now, and they're running their engine like that. Crazy.
And YHWH said
All
unto
that
them,
just to look stupid.
times and occasions are set by my Father's own authority.
Man.
You see, we cannot, and that goes to all those people predicting
Yeah, that's how you
when
pissing
he's
people
coming
off.
back. Only the Father knows when he's gonna be sending his Son back to give us salvation.
Bring it out.
Gun!
We might think, or we might make some kind of clues, or even say, oh yeah, we're near. Yes, we're near, but we don't know. Near could be 10 years from now.
Gun!
That's right.
Until us, the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, we start coming back to these laws, statutes, and commandments that are given by our the Most High God.
That's right.
We're not gonna get out of this captivity. We're gonna still be living in this country, in this world, this disgusting world, being ruled by your oppressor. So if you wanna have a better life, stop eating pork.
Right!
You women, stop trying to lead your husband.
Gun!
Right.
Let your husband lead you, because a lot of men are being they're being subjugated. They're being put down by their women,
Yeah.
making them feel like they have no authority in their houses. When we are supposed to be telling our kids, I was reading, repassing last night.
Right.
And it says that when our kids ask us, what is it that we're doing? We're supposed to tell them.
Con.
We have to teach our wives. We got to teach our kids about the Passover.
Right.
But yet next month, everybody's going to be buying those stupid rabbits, those stupid bunnies and those stupid eggs, celebrating Easter. And I made a point on the lesson that I gave last night. There's nowhere in the Bible that says that. There's nowhere in the Bible that says you gotta go to the Catholic Church and put an ash cross on your forehead.
That's right.
Nowhere in the Bible can they found that. But then you are so dumb. You believe your pastors. You believe your priest. Father, I have sinned, and well, give me 10 Hail Marys. And that's what what? You're gonna keep on sinning? No. Once you know the law, and you know what the punishments of breaking the law, you're not gonna want to sin.
Bro, God.
Right.
God on me.
Matthew 10 and 27. Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I've come to send peace on earth.
This was who you call Jesus Christ. Will you think that this damn homosexual here, you guys have demoted this man into being a weakling, of being a feminine? That he thinks that he's gonna come here giving hugs and kisses to everybody. He just said right now, I don't think that I come to bring peace. He's gonna come to cut heads.
That's right. I come not to send peace, but a sword.
He's gonna come with a sword. He's gonna come chopping heads left and right.
Con.
And mostly of the Caucasian descent.
That's
That's
right.
right.
His garment, like the brother's wearing right now, his garment is gonna dip in blood.
That's right.
Sprinkled in blood. You know when you chop something off and it just sprinkles? A bunch of sprinkles in his garment. If you don't want to be part of that, stop being a fool. Stop being a fool thinking we're not near the end. Because if you know what's going on in Russia right now and Ukraine, that's just the beginning of the alliance of the Soviet Union. Putin is trying to regain the Soviet Union.
Con.
The United States is afraid of the Soviet Union.
Terrified.
Terrified. You guys remember the Cold War? All you damn crashing, you hiding, trying to make bunkers? Hey, that's Jake.
I'm Jake going to work, but God.
Thinking about what's the next gig? What's the next nightclub I'm gonna go? That's our people just thinking, like I said on my lesson. Us, we're just thinking about the next celebration of this world. When is the next quinceañera? When is the next nightclub? When is the next concert?
That's right.
When is the next major sports game? That's all we think about. What kind of clothes am I gonna wear? You know? You guys are immature.
Con.
Acting like little kids. Was it Paul that says?
Yeah, that's Romans. It says put away childish things.
He has put up childish things.
Yeah, that's Romans.
You guys have to start putting those childish things and start thinking about man things. How to lead your house.
Con.
Right.
How to lead your people. How to
God.
All right, this is the book of Luke, 27. Now, as far as those enemies of mine who did not want me to be their king.
You see, a lot of you don't want the real Jesus Christ, whose name is YHWH. You don't want him to be your real king.
That's right.
You guys like to be ruled by other people. Who's not
God.
your king. You guys like to be ruled by the so-called white man.
God.
You guys like to follow their rules, right?
Right.
Remember COVID? Everybody has to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Remember what? Nobody was allowed to go to church anymore. Nobody was allowed to go to the gym.
Hey, we were still out here pushing the truth.
I didn't see no protest. Everybody was okay with it.
God.
But yet, when we tell you that we have to follow our king, and you guys are not going to want to, he's going to chop your damn head off.
That's right.
Bring them here and kill them in my presence.
Damn.
Kill them in my presence. It's going to be just a spectacular thing when all these damn people, unruly people are going to be getting their heads chopped off.
That's right.
Spectacular.
Yeah, you see just a big puddle of blood.
God.
Because if you're a so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American, we are here for you.
Hey, can't wait to see you guys next.
Oh, yes.
We are here to preach the good news to you, black, Hispanic, and Native American. We're not here for anybody else.
Bring it out! Bring it out!
That's right.
Like God.
We're not here like this damn devil that came here that she thought we're gonna give her.
We should say she was there.
She thought we're gonna give her what we give our people. No, we're gonna give her the crumbs, like our
God.
side.
That's right.
We're gonna give you your judgment. We're gonna give you who you really are.
That's right.
We're gonna wake you out of your damn sleep.
That's right.
Thinking that you are the ruler of this world. We are the ones. We are the kings of this world.
Right.
Not the so damn Caucasian man. What does he have? Who is he? I don't see him on the sports being a top-ranked sportsman. We don't see him building anything.
Except being a hunter.
He likes to hunt. And hunted he will be.
God.
That's right.
You know? Sometimes when you hunt that animal, one day that animal's gonna hunt you.
Right.
So like a king. Hey, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Come on.
It ain't never no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Come on. And that time is gonna be a glorious time to see the fall of our enemies.
That's right.
All right, this book of Luke, chapter 4, verse 18. And the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because He has chosen me to bring good news to the poor.
We are here on the poorest county in California.
That's right.
To the poor. To give you the good news. That you are royal people. You are the people of God.
That's right. That's right.
Stop going to church.
That's right.
All they want you is for your tithes over there.
God.
Your 10%. You see your damn pastor driving a damn Mercedes, living in a paid-off house.
Hey, in an upscale paid off house.
And a private jet. And the church members are renting an apartment.
God.
Going to church in a bus.
God.
You know? Nowadays at church you got Venmo, Cash App, Zelle,
ATM machines.
all the ways you can pay their tithes. And And that's the way they were doing it when church was closed, when COVID hit. You still didn't go to church, but you still had to give your tithes.
Still need to see us still leading them bad boys
The pastor
up.
needs to pay his car.
Right.
He needs to buy his new car.
Me too.
No?
He has sent me to proclaim liberty to the captives.
We are here to set you free, Black, Hispanic, and Native American, because you're I'm gonna say, emotionally enslaved,
That's right.
God.
mentally enslaved,
God.
Stockholm syndrome. That means you're supposed to be a damn slave for the rest of your life. You think that you need to be ruled by the white man because you don't know how to rule yourself.
God.
You think that we need something from the white man? When we used to build empires,
God.
we used to have kingdoms. This damn white man the only thing he has is the stuff that we have built for him.
God.
That's right.
Bring that out.
This damn country would have been built because if it wasn't for us,
That's right.
of free labor. They're just enjoying the fruits of our labor.
Right.
That's right.
Why can't we enjoy the fruit of our labor?
Hey!
So stop being mentally slave.
And recover the sight. Recovery of sight to the blind.
You guys are blind
God.
because you're blind because you think that all you gotta do is go to church on Sunday and don't
That's
keep the
true.
commandments. All you gotta do is go to church, sit for an hour or two, and just listen. You don't gotta.
No, you good. You good.
You think that you don't gotta study for yourself? You guys are lazy. You like other people to study for you. The only reason that we are in the truth is because as soon as we heard it, we did our research.
right.
And everything makes sense.
That's right.
You guys are blind because you guys are still stuck on the traditions of men. You guys still think that your pastor knows he's smarter than you. You know what? They used to tell me when I used to go to church. Oh, if you want to be a pastor, you gotta go to seminar school to teach. I'm teaching right now, and I never went to seminar school.
I
and
never
I
stepped
probably
foot
know
in the
more than the damn pastor right now.
Right.
God.
Right.
We know how to break down the Bible better than your pastor.
That's right.
That's right.
They only going to read a verse. They read a verse, and they somehow include it in their life.
You know, Jesus told me this morning that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, last night I was at church at the store, and this thing happened. And it was exactly what the Bible said.
Hey, bro, God, the Spanish speaking tribes be doing the same shit but with a Spanish accent.
Yeah. And stop. There's things in the Bible that not what you think they mean.
God. God.
And it's the thing that the dragon with 7 heads is an actual dragon with 7 heads.
They're waiting for it to come out the ocean.
Hey, they're still waiting for those locusts to come out of the bottomless pit.
Motherfuckers came and went.
They think that the
scorpion?
The scorpion. No, what is that? Locust with the scorpion.
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
Locust with a scorpion tail. They think that it's an actual monster or being.
Horses with men's faces and shit.
Hey, not thinking that those locusts, they used to paint teeth on those airplanes.
God. Oh yeah, locusts with the face in there. That's
Yeah.
what.
They used to write like a shark teeth on the airplanes.
Young Khan.
That's what John the Revelator saw.
God, that is what he said. That's exactly what he saw.
And that stinger, scorpion tail, was that machine gun that was in back of the airplane.
God.
You guys are that's why it says that we're here to awaken you. We're here to take you off the blinds out of your eyes.
Off that drug called Christianity.
Yeah, and like Deacon said, he'd rather you being on drugs than being in Christianity.
Well, it's easier to get off of.
God, it's harder for a Christian to get off Christianity, and it's easier for us. It's easier for us to a drug addict to come here and give him the good news, and he'll convert. They damn Christians.
Man.
Because at least the drug addict will admit he's doing something wrong, and you Christians think that you guys are right.
So like a simple mind finds this excuse for his approach.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what the Christians are.
Hey,
The simple men are trying to find an excuse for an approach.
The proudness of those Christianities is unbelievable.
God. Hey, then they never want to come up and
You guys
talk.
are the best people on earth. You guys think that you guys are already? Hey, you know what? One day the pastor told me one day, they're like, "Are you saved?" And I was like, "No." Why did you say? You gotta say that you're saved.
Matthew 24:13, my boy.
So that in my mind, I was like, "Wow." So I gotta say that I'm saved, but yet I'm sinning.
Fuck, I thought my bad. So like I thought it was Yahweh that said that shit about Spencer. I thought he picked the elect, not us. Shit, silly me.
Now Christianity picks who's saved.
Yeah, fuck.
You're like, no, you gotta believe that you're saved already. But nobody knows until the time comes if you're saved or not. Some people are gonna be saved out in Babylon just to go to the wilderness and be killed.
Man, bring that out.
And where's that the salvation? My salvation is when I'm in the kingdom ruling with YHWH.
Good.
And when I see my enemy being chopped up into pieces, when I see
God.
my enemy, which is the white, the Arabs, the Asians,
Moab.
the Moabites, the Ammonites, the Israelites, the Elamites, those are my enemies. When I see them in slavery, because you think that they should be punished for putting the black man in slavery, and they're just gonna get a pass?
God, bring that out.
That their forefathers, they never paid for their crimes? You know?
That's right.
It's a beautiful thing when brothers acknowledge the truth.
Good. Hey, we might have planted the seed.
Set free the oppressed.
Set free the oppressed. Are we oppressed by the so-called by the so-called white man? By the so-called Arab man? By the so-called Asian man? We're being oppressed for those people without you even thinking about it. Who built that car? What kind of car are you driving? Did you make it? Did you build it? Did you own it? Just because you bought it doesn't mean you own the brand. The house is still your house. You're always going to be paying taxes for the rest of your life.
Right.
If you don't pay taxes, what do they do?
Take your house.
God, they take your house. I thought it was your house already.
And the money.
And the money. After they sell your house.
Already.
Nope.
I thought after paying $350,000, it was your house already.
I thought it was mine then, huh?
God.
Yeah, I used to work at a place in Texas where they buy your late fees on your taxes and own your property. And that sometimes those houses were $5 million and they got it for $50. $50 because you didn't pay $50.
God. And yet you think that you're a free man?
So you have the audacity to think that.
The audacity and the stupidity
Who's that?
that we believe on.
Right.
Oh, okay.
The stupidity that we still are.
Hey, flyers in the back there, Jerusalem.
Some of you are homegrown slaves.
Good.
All guys, yes, master. Yes, master.
Yeah, sí, señor. Sí, señor.
Sí, señor. Sí, maestro. So,
I started leaving them at that like quite a
they
while.
get mad when we talk about they get mad when we talk about their oppressor, about their master. Oh, don't talk about my master.
I love a white man.
I love my master. I don't want my master to go in slavery. I don't want my master to be killed. My master gives me everything.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna hit
He
you,
gives me
brother.
food.
Bless
Then
you,
the Israelites used to complain about the Egyptians, about the fish. Oh, but they gave us fish. They gave us meat. They gave us water. They gave us milk. Well, Moses, why did you take us out of Egypt? You're not doing free labor anymore.
You're not getting whipped no more.
Yeah, those brothers were eating food falling from the sky.
Literally.
What is it? Manna?
Yeah, manna. Manna and crummy.
That manna was whatever food you wanted to taste, you were tasting that. I say, hey, today I'm gonna eat barbecue. It tastes like barbecue. I wanna taste like fish. It tastes like fish. But your desire for flesh. You guys weren't fulfilled. You still wanted more, just like right now. You guys are not fulfilled by just keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Your desire is to be wicked.
God.
Some people just can't stand the sight of not doing something, of not doing a crime,
Yeah?
of not doing something bad to their brothers.
God.
They're like, damn, I gotta fight with somebody. I gotta mad dog somebody. Especially your own brother.
Hey, those are called, what are they called in the hood? Those are called, not torch, crash dummies.
That's what
They're called crash dummies in the hood, bro.
God.
They go looking for the ops.
God. That's how they satisfy their desires of the flesh. We are fulfilling, us brothers, we get fulfilled, but keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and knowing that we are on the right path to salvation.
That's God.
That's more satisfying than flesh,
That's right.
than worldly
God.
desires.
God.
And announce that the time has come when the Lord shall save his people.
Save his people. Did it say, brother? Did it say save the world?
Save his people.
His people. To save everybody?
When the Lord will save his people.
Who is his people? Isn't his people the Israelites?
Good.
Isn't when the Mexicans says la raza, doesn't that mean all the Mexicans is the raza? Just like how YHWH said, his people. Right? He didn't say everybody. He didn't say all the world. He didn't say all the creation. No, he said his people. Like this damn beast that came here saying that, thinking that everybody could be saved.
She's Arab.
She was Arab.
Then she has the spirit of a Hamite on her.
African, and what is that? European. Those are the kind of people that give what is it called, the confusion to our people.
Yeah.
They themselves don't even know who they are.
Hey, so like, but that one was my fault. I did ask the bitch what she identified as. That was my fault.
Ah.
That one was on me. That one was on me.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't identify herself, which is she's filling out an application.
Hey, that's the question that's what I asked her. What do you check off when you fill out a loan
Because
application?
hey, the last time I tried to do that, they're like, "You're not an Israelite. You're not native." One time I put Native American. They're like, "You're not native. You're supposed to be put in white Hispanic." White Hispanic. That's crazy.
They said you're basically white property of Spain. Pure white property of Spain.
Yep, exactly.
He said you're pure property of Spain, bro.
Yep.
That's what he told you.
Hey, you people, stop calling yourself Hispanic.
Property of Spain, bro.
Latinos?
From Rome or Latin.
From Latin.
From Latin.
I don't speak Latin.
Little bit. I've been to court.
The only reason I speak Spanish is because they ripped off our culture.
God.
They made us speak the language. What does America? You guys remember back like a couple of years ago? Didn't they say they tried to pass a law that everybody had to speak English?
Oh, they did that shit in the 70s too.
Yeah.
My mom was telling me.
They're like, we're only speaking English people we want here. We don't want you. I don't want people to speak Spanish. I don't want people to speak. But yet the Asian man.
Oh, they won't say shit to them.
And they speak their damn hula hoop language.
It's called anime, Ak. It's called
They
anime.
don't tell them anything. But yet they're driving freaking. They could barely speak English. But yet they're driving a damn Mercedes.
Hey, they own businesses in our neighborhoods.
They're yet driving those damn Teslas. They're the ones to be driving those Teslas. I can't even buy a damn Tesla.
I don't even have a house.
God. And it's because the so-called white man and the so-called Asian man, they have ties to help each other.
Hey,
Because you know why? Because Babylon, the United States, owes China millions of dollars, big trillions of dollars.
that's
So
why
they
you got
gotta
to
make
stop
it
Asian
easy
hate.
for the Asian man, for the China man. They passed this law that you can't even be racist to the damn China man.
Stop Asian
When
hate.
have they ever passed a law saying that to stop calling us illegals? To stop calling this brother the N-word? I don't see a law that says that protects them, that protects us.
So
But
like,
then,
it's because we're 3/5 of a human being.
yeah, exactly, because the law was not made for us.
Oh, that's right. Romans chapter 9, verse 4. Who are Israelites? To whom pertaineth the adoption?
See, the adoption is pertaining to us. You can't adopt an orange tree with an apple tree.
God.
And if you're able to do it, that's just being wicked.
God.
You're gonna have this damn deformed fruit coming out. It's neither orange nor apple. So supposedly the adoption is for everybody. So if these people that are not Israelites and adopt themselves as Israelites, then they're no longer their nation and they're no longer Israelites. There's something else.
Can a leopard change his spots?
Huh?
Hell no.
What is it? They mix a tiger with a lion?
A liger?
A liger, but it's no longer a lion nor a tiger.
It's a liger.
It's a liger. So if you have a white man trying to adopt himself to an Israelite, they're not an Israelite, and nor they're a white man. What are they? They're a damn. I don't even know a name to call them. A faker.
A faker.
You're just a faker like the damn fakers in Israel.
God.
You guys, they're not the real Israelites. They're not. They don't even call themselves Israelites. They call themselves Jewish.
Israeli.
Come on.
Well, Israeli?
Israelis.
You know what that? You know what means? A citizen of Israel. That's all it means.
Israelis. And one of the things they make themselves call they're Israelites from their mother.
Yeah.
Everything that they practice is backwards.
Ass backwards.
They don't even practice the Passover like the way they're supposed to be following the Passover.
God, they don't.
All right, this is Numbers 1 and 18. As the Lord had commanded in the Sinai desert, Moses registered the people, the men 20 years older or older whose military service were registered by the name to the clan and the family, beginning with the tribe of Reuben, Jacob's oldest son.
You see, that's how
It's Numbers 118 in the KJV. That's the GNT, that's why.
We're gonna read how do you determine to be an Israelite, because if you think,
I'll cut that off. I'll cut that out.
we're gonna determine how you become an Israelite, a descendant of an Israelite, if you really think that you're YHWH, Jesus Christ's people, who He came to save.
God.
All right, this Numbers 1 and 18 in the KJV. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and declared their pedigrees after the families by the house of their fathers.
By the house of their fathers. The seed. That's what they call it, the seed of Abraham, the seed of Jacob. They don't call it the seed of Rebecca. They don't call it the seed of Sarah, because they don't have seeds.
So like even everywhere when you go to chronologically speaking, stuff from the house up, the father up, the son up, the son up, the son up.
Because that's what we inherit our father's last name.
God.
Right.
Except for Edomites, they do some weird shit where you can take the wife's last name.
Well, we don't want to talk about the Edomites, although the disgusting things that they do in their marriage.
Yeah.
They be marrying their own daughters, their own dogs, their own cats. They do some nasty, disgusting things. There's no other man more fornicator than the man Esau. They're over there having intimate things with a tree.
Where it goes off. Fuck.
With a damn hole in the ground. Hope there's not a damn gopher in there.
Hey, look, he looks scary. He don't know which way to go. He's like, fuck. Hello, Mark.
This is Hebrews 12:16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
Who here thinks that the so-called white man is a damn homosexual, decrepit beast? That, man, if you just would read about the disgusting things that the so-called white man does, it's unbelievable. And that's in their nature.
God.
You know, God knows what they used to do in the forest hunting.
Brokeback Mountain, that's what they're doing.
Hey, Brokeback Mountain. You know, it started getting cold. There's them two in a tent. You know, God knows what happens. You know?
Romans. Romans 9.
What happened? Huh? Can't hear you. No? Just be in the mic? We don't want you to defile our camp. That's why you can't be on the mic.
Yeah.
God knows what you're going to be saying. Some damn homosexual thing, or I don't know. We're not allowed. You're not allowed to.
Please don't take my mic. I thought he was trying to argue with you. I'm like, oh.
This mic is holy.
God!
Separate, when I mean separate, it's meant for us, the Israelites, to bring out the word. Not to, I don't know what the hell you're going to bring out.
He said, they hate
Romans 9, verse 5. Who are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came? Who are over all, now blessed forever. Amen.
God, you see? Through the flesh.
Damn, shut up.
That means that when you tell your kid he's my own flesh and blood,
God!
that's because it comes from you.
That's right.
And then it says that they are the ones, the promise, the covenant, the law, the salvation is for the Israelites.
Right.
For nobody else. If you're not a flesh and blood of the man Jacob, this doesn't belong to you.
God. Speaking of not being flesh, Jacob. Yeah, put your headphones on. This ain't for you.
Isaiah 9:6. For unto us a child is born.
When it said unto us, it came from the lineage of Israel. Unto us is given.
Unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder.
The government? What government? The kingdom that's going to be established when he comes here.
Good.
When he comes and saves us, he's going to enslave you, the other nations.
Right.
And his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty Yagaahl God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace shall be no end until the throne of David, and upon his kingdom to order it and to establish it with judgment and justice from henceforth ever forever.
You see, there's not going to be no more other kingdoms like the kingdom of YHWH.
Right.
There's not going to be no other rulers of the world forever and ever. What does forever and ever means?
Para siempre.
It's what it means, forever and ever.
Matthew 2, verses 6. And though Bethlehem in the land of Judah are not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel.
You see? Why is all the other people included in here? My people Israel. Salvation is going to come to you. The governor of the kingdom is going to be YHWH, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Do you think this is Jesus Christ? Do you think this is Jesus Christ right here? Yeah, exactly. Roll your window up. And I hope YHWH rolls his window up when it's time for you to be saved.
God.
That's right.
Right.
He's going to roll up his window when you're over here, save me, and there's a damn missile coming down your head.
Right.
Oh no, he gonna be saving me when that cop got a gun in his face.
God. It's so, our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge because you rather roll up your window. You rather not hear the real prophets, the real Israelites.
Good.
You rather listen to your damn pastor that he has no knowledge because all he says is lies.
Psalm 14:7. Oh, that the salvation of Israel will come out of Zion.
See, out of Zion to his people that live in Zion.
When the Lord bringeth back the captivity of his people, Jacob shall rejoice.
Jacob shall rejoice. We're going to rejoice when we are being saved out of this damn captivity, out of this damn land that all we have gotten is just pain and suffering. This brother right here knows about the suffering. He has told me. And he's tired of Esau. He's tired of that white man. What he has done to his people. the years that was the most racial moment in history.
God.
And watch that man, that truck is that gray truck.
Nothing?
Oh, that was.
Yeah. And she was yelling shit out the window, like torso.
Hey, why do the heathen rage?
Why do the heathen rage?
Why do the heathen rage? Is it because they know we're telling the truth? Is it because they know that their end is near? Is it because we hit the buttons?
Because we press the buttons.
Because we press the button? Hey, we're not afraid over here to tell you, you damn white men are the most
Hated?
hated people on earth.
That's right.
God.
Everybody hates you.
Yeah.
They just pretend to be your friends. And that's why all the other nations are going to be glad to join the war and to send these damn missiles to this damn country. Hey, that wasn't funny. Anything that was funny, it wasn't funny.
It's all right.
You know?
I mean, ain't gonna stop, so.
It's all games.
It's all fun and games,
It's
so
all
I'm
fun
gonna get
and
the
games
missile.
until the Most High punishes you.
That's right.
It's all fun and games when you're in the bed dying
Good.
of cancer, of diabetes. Look at this damn health. You look at these damn holes.
Hey, look, her dudes are further now. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That they're the rulers of the world.
Hey, it's fine. Let her sit in the sun and catch all this can catch you out. Go back to your lesson now. Damn this devil. Yeah, bitch. That's how your nigga was gonna stop, bitch. That scary ass man was in the
Why do the heathen rage?
Hey, that's our scary ass man was in the car. Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. He was like, you don't gotta snatch that car. No, you're
Make
not.
me happy to make them angry.
That's right.
You called them devils.
You know? Just a taste of their own chocolate milk.
That's right.
Pa' que sepa.
Para que sepan en Spanish, una probada de su propio chocolate. You know? That's how we used to feel when they used to treat us like that.
That's right.
That's the way we used to feel when they used to treat our brothers in slavery. All we did is put our heads down. Now we put our heads up high.
That's right.
And we tell you, you damn devils.
Hey, and then we heard their feelings worse.
God, we're not afraid. We're not your old.
So like it's like the shirt says, "You're racist. We're not our grandparents. Sign these hands."
We're not our grandparents.
Right.
Sign these
We're
hands.
not gonna just walk away with our heads down.
Hell no.
God.
Now we know. You know why we're not gonna do that? Because it's the Most High got our back now.
That's right.
We used to. That's why our grandparents and our grandparents, they had to put their heads down. Because the Most High wasn't with them right now at that time.
Right.
Now,
But
you can't even put hands to count how many Israelite camps there are now.
That's right.
Hey, hold on. Literally.
God,
Literally.
all of these damn devils do something to us, and we're all gonna come together.
Swarming. It's a swarm, bro.
It's just like an itch trigger.
God.
You do something to us, and we're all coming together.
That's right.
No matter if we're not in the same breakdowns, we're in the same spirit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Bring that out,
Fighting
soldier.
for the same cause.
That's right.
We hate the same people. We hate the same people. And who is that? We hate the white man.
That's right.
God.
We hate those that the Most High God hates.
God, we hate. If the Most High hates you, we hate you.
We hate you too, goddammit.
Why does it hurt so much? You hate us before we hated you.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, you hated us and we didn't even know we were supposed to hate you.
God. Back in the day, I didn't even know there was so much hatred.
Right.
God.
That's
When
right.
I grew up, I saw the hatred.
God.
I saw the inequality And of course, we're not supposed to be equal anyways, because we're better than you.
We saw the inequality in the wrong direction.
God, we're better than you.
That's right.
We're stronger than you.
That's right.
We're more intelligent than you.
God,
You know?
bring that out.
If we're like one people stronger than the other people.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues, for her sins have reached into heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Reward her even if she has rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. And the cup which she filled to her double.